So, yeah, by offering this, one tiny grain, one grain of rice or tiny flour, to you offer no matter how small, no matter how big, what painting of Buddha or picture of Buddha. So, you create virtues or higher rebirth. The causes to achieve the higher rebirth, as I explained. Now, so that's not just only one life. So, hundreds of life, thousand lifetimes goes on higher birth. Good birth. So as I explained before. So not only karma is definite, if you create karma, definite to experience the suffering, and if the virtue karma is created, then definite to experience the result of happiness. And beside that, all the karma is expandable. It's one virtue action is created, one virtue action, no matter how small it is created, result happiness is expandable. Expandable. So you experience 100,000 lives, depending on how it's done, how powerful, then you experience so many lifetimes. Like that. Oh, like that. So you have to understand. We got that, and we have to get that in our mind, so that if we remember this, if we know, then in the daily life we don't waste our life, we don't misuse or neglect or the exam, waste our precious human life, or the just not thinking, not important, not precious, and then take granted. Don't do that. So more you know how this is so precious, then you see you waste so less in the daily life, and so naturally inspired to collect merit and practice Dharma. So like that. So 500, 1,000, depend on how effort, how powerful it's done. The good karma. So not all that. Result then not on that. Then you create a cause. But often there's one grain of rice or the tiny flower to start to, no matter how big or how small it is. Offering that, you create a cause to achieve the merit, to achieve the ultimate happiness. Liberation from samsara, from oceans of samsara suffering, from each realm, oceans of health suffering, oceans of hunger suffering, oceans of animal beings suffering, oceans of human beings suffering, oceans of sura beings suffering, oceans of human beings, asura suffering, all of that. Free forever. Not just a few days, a few years, and they come, then you samsara and all of that. Free forever, you have to understand. By ceasing completely the seed of delusion, by actualizing path, particular and the directly perceiving emptiness, the ultimate truth. So like that. Truth of the I, truth of the ultimate truth of the I, ultimate truth of of the aggregates, so forth. So the like that. So the Katare. And Buddha has taught, Buddha has revealed the ultimate truth. So what? Sorry to say this, but so how Buddha liberated us sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, which continuation did not have beginning. Did not have beginning. But so the for example, for example, held realm. So I'm just going through the names. So we were born in the first hell realm, being alive again. We were born, we suffered. So like this, for example, length of their life. Sorry. Yeah, our life time, 50 years is one I think human beings 500 year. I think it's guardians one day. The desire realm, the guardians. For them it's one day. So they by counting that weeks, months, years, the guardians, And I think I'm not 100% as a 500 of their life. So now the guardians very long life, the 500 years of their guardians' life is one day. Because the first Nara, young being alive again. So I'm not going to describe this, just to get idea. So unbelievable. So that's one day for them. So like that, then you see like that day. Then you count weeks and months and years or whatever, weeks and months and years and 500 or something like that. Don't remember 100%, but something like that. All the definition of the length of their life. So it's unbelievable. Even they one day so wrong. What they mean? So here for us, I think Nagarjuna has mentioned that. Short spear, 300 short spear, even put one time through the body, one time in day, is so unbelievable painful. So like that there, only in one day, so many times. And whatever you hold become weapon, and any sentiment you see, it becomes they all become enemy. They fight each other. Any sentiment you see, so like that. So then it become unconscious. So that's kind of like so that then again being alive, and so happens so many times a day. Unbelievable suffering. Wow. So anyway, we experience this numberless times from beginningless level. Numberless times. Beginningless level. Cannot count. Even omniscient one cannot see the beginning. We don't remember due to ignorance, due to pollution upon mother's womb, and due to ignorance, we don't remember past lives. We don't remember. Our mind so ignorant, so obscure like that. So we experience numberless times that suffering. Then before that, now I think the fourth time, I don't know, 4 times or 4,000, much more heavier suffering. Next one, black line. Much 4,000 or I don't know. Much more heavier the suffering. Next one, double longer life. Wow. So then black line is the iron, kind of like the thread, the iron one is with the fire, then like happened on the body. When you're born there, then put on, then burn the skin, and then they cut like eggs and what, like happened to all the weapons, and then the cut pieces and the sword and all with the sword and all the unbelievable. Pain is a thing. Yeah, so double, so much heavier than before. The time much longer. Wow. Then we experience that numberless times from beginning. We experience numberless times. We don't do, but we do not remember due to ignorance and pollution. The womb. Only think of this life, and even this life, many things we'll forget. Not only past life don't remember, even many things this life forget. Children times forget. So even forget what we ate yesterday, or even this morning. So forget. So like that. So the mind is like that. So anyway, from beginning to the birth of suffering. No beginning. Omniscient mind cannot see the beginning of that suffering. Then after that, the Dijon, the helpings gathered. So the animals that were killed, animal people that were killed in the past life, even insects, killed, even tiny insects, like lice or even tiny insects killed. Or then appear the mountains, they face like mountains. So then you get caught inside. Then you say press, and then blood, all these things come, follows like waterfall. I mean, so then you have to experience this on until your karma finish. Until your karma finish. Wow, what was suffering, Then suffering is in double, triple, then much longer, So it has no beginning. It has no beginning. Beginningless. From suffering is beginningless. We're going through. Like that. Then corresponding. Then came the then crying, great crying, then crying. Then due to karma you caught in the iron house, and totally hot, red burning iron, flaming inside. No door, no windows. Wow. Then suffering is, I think, I don't know that. Now, then I fought. So much heavier, longer. So that we spend numberless times that suffering. You finish that, you have to experience that until your karma finish. Then even you get out of that, then there's another one again. Then the suffering is heavier, much bigger than before. Wow. Much longer than before. Then 50 times. Heavier and longer. It's totally filled with the flames and hot red burning on ground. Nowhere to escape. So that you experience until your karma finishes. Also, like that we experience numberless times from beginningless rebirth. Wow. Beginningless rebirth. I'm telling introduce a little bit suffering, but main thing is to get the idea of beginningless suffering. That was my main kind of issue. To feel that. Then carrying the movie tower. Then so just give some example. Hot and extremely hot, and then then much second of great hot is much. So suffering is wow. The seventh was so much heavier, longer, so like that great hot. So your body is totally wrapped up with the iron, hot red burn iron, totally wrapped around, nowhere to escape. Then not only that's one thing, then fastened by the wire, hot red burn iron, red, tight your whole body. Nowhere to escape about this for years. Suffer, for unbelievable length of time. So like that. Or then they produce like noodle, per machine producing like noodle. This body, that the church in the hot and grave. So much. So we experience numberless times. From beginningless rebirth, we experience. No beginning. So, omniscient mind cannot see the beginning of that. Oh, they cooked in the large, pot. The iron trough, the liquid of that cooks in the pot. Then coming guardians, they move like cooking meat, like that. You move, then come up, then again become kind of border come together. Then you put down, then again melt. The left bones like that. Unbelievable. So that so experience time without beginning. Then your name, so the inexhaustible held realm, your name, then this you see, your body is like a piece of rock, kind of one is fire, hot red. Only by screaming, then only because you scream, so you know it's a sentient being, but otherwise no way to know that it's a sentient being. So, wow. One is fire, the piece of rock. Then it's from four directions, unbelievable, more hottest of the fire coming from the four directions. So much. This is heaviest suffering in samsara. Heaviest suffering in samsara. Oh, that's so nyavaname. So length of life is one intermediate eon. One intermediate eon length of life. So intermediate eon is this world human being's age, you begin from numberless. It's called numberless because it's just so much, so it's called numberless. So life starts from, I think maybe from devil realms and form realms. Cartoons came from that, born in this world. And so live for a long time, so the numberless life. And then go down to less, go short, due to the mind, delusion, become stronger. So short life becomes shorter, down to 10 age. From 10 age, then you are inspired to collect merit, to practice and virtue, collect merit. So then by collecting merit, then your life becomes longer, up to 80,000. 80,000 goes. Then 80,000, from there, then again the life becomes shorter, goes down 10. Then again you're inspired to collect merit, then goes longer, up to 80. So from beginner's birth, from beginner's life, because of so from there you see, you go up to 80, then come down, this is one curve. So that's one curve. So one curve is called Pagel, intermediate eon. One intermediate eon. So to get the idea how long this world lasts, they exist. It's 20 intermediate eon.